Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm reviewing a brand new cigar from Foundry Tobacco Company. This is the Time Flies. How about that for a name? Really nice looking holographic band. It's hard to pick up the hologram in these lights, but trust me, it is there. This is the 550, which is, big surprise, 5x50. And this has a suggested retail price of $7.50. Comes in 4 sizes. The most expensive is the 606, which is a 6x60. So it has a price of $9. So between $7.50 and $9 for this series. And this is from the minds of Michael Giannini. And I chose this cigar because Michael Giannini just left Foundry Tobacco, and I'll get to that in a minute. But Michael Giannini collaborated with A.J. Fernandez to make this cigar. In the words of Giannini, he said, "I couldn't think of anyone else I would rather have collaborated on this project with than A.J. Fernandez. Not only does A.J. have great talent and passion for tobacco, but he also has the energy of someone we'd all love to sit and enjoy a cigar with. To me, that's what Time Flies is all about. Enjoying a cigar while enjoying the company of the people around you." So, back to Michael Giannini. He actually left Foundry Tobacco Company this week. And it wasn't for any reason, falling out or what have you. But he likes projects, and unfortunately, with these looming FDA regulations, he thought he could have his inventive qualities useful. Let's see. This uses a Habano 2000 Ecuadorian wrapper and Nicaraguan binder and filler, cultivated by AJ and his collective of Nicaraguan farmers. Taking a quote from the General Cigar website. So there we go. This is the Time Flies by Foundry Tobacco Company, the number 550. It's going to be hard to pick up in these lights, but this holographic band is actually the picture of a skull. And it's sort of, I don't know that you can see it in these lights, but I wish you could. It's really cool looking. When you see it in person at the shop, you'll appreciate it. All right, let's get right to it here. Good draw, just a touch of firmness, not a big deal. A lot of different flavors that light up. I'm getting a little orange citrus, I'm getting a little boysenberry, I'm getting a little marshmallow cream or something along that line. I'm getting a lot of black pepper, 8-ish, at least an 8. 8.5 black pepper. Those are the flavors that you're met with right up front. Now, we'll expand on those when I come back. That's a pretty good start. Well, about 3/4 of an inch in, only 10 minutes in, and we're talking about changes. The boysenberry notes are gone now. A lot of times Nicaraguan cigars start out with boysenberry notes and they go away, but now it's a very pronounced orange citrus, but it's heavily laden with butter and brown sugar with a little dry wood in there mixed. It's just a little subtle dry wood that sort of tries to tone everything down. There is a touch of a coffee base. Not a lot, just something to give it a full spectrum bottom flavor. The primary flavors are quite sweet. Medium body, nice sweet finish with some nice lingering black pepper. Sweet finish would consist of a buttery cream. Very nice. So, look at that ash. Oh, wow. One little spot, that's very nice looking. As you can see, it's burning even. So, we're in a pretty good start at the 3/4 pitch point. Very good tasting flavors. Well, I guess I got about 2.5, close to 3 inches remaining. I've already had to remove that massive band. It's almost undeterminable, if that's a word, whether this is orange citrus or a very sweet cedar at this point. And the reason is the brown sugar and the butter are so heavy. There are still twinges of that, what I term marshmallow cream, this sort of also giving the citrus or cedar the undetectability. It's a very sweet cigar, but it's just there's so much of the brown sugar, the marshmallow cream, and the butter that's what you get the most of. Not a bad thing. I would say the cigar has climbed to medium to full body, but finish is unchanged. Finish is very nice, by the way. Buttery cream is very nice. So I thought it was worth coming back to say, throw a blanket over it, call it orange citrus or call it sweet cedar. Doesn't matter because the other flavors are basically the lead flavor. Only about an inch or so left, but still changes happening. I would call it a sweet cedar. Brown sugar. The butteriness is really toned down. There are flashes of nutmeg though now. And the coffee notes seem to be elevated somewhat. Definitely medium to full body, really aiming toward full body. But those are the changes at this point. I'll be back to wrap it up here very shortly, but that was still another change the cigar made. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. If this is Michael Giannini's last collaboration, it was a good one. This cigar had several twists, turns, flavor changes, all good. I enjoyed the sweet notes in this cigar. It ended just like the last segment with a lot of nice sweet cedar and brown sugar. Subtle butteriness is still there, but it's very subtle. Coffee base. Those flashes of nutmeg were nice. The cigar ended a very high medium to full bodied, really almost full bodied. You can feel the Ligero. You can feel it. I can feel it. The finish was very nice, as I said all along. The pepper has been very good in this cigar. So I enjoyed this cigar quite a bit. For me, it's a 93. I thoroughly enjoyed this little cigar. I say little, so 5x50. You get about 50 minutes out of it, just shy of an hour. And Foundry has had some good cigars. This is probably the best one I've had from them. So I think it's worth trying. It's very, very good. I will be reviewing a lot of the new releases from General over the next several weeks. Some very interesting cigars to come, but this is the first of their new releases, and it's a good start. So there you have it, the new Foundry Tobacco Time Flies 550 93.